I mean, you know Sevan's going to have a question.
Food because I'm always looking for a belt that's lightweight and reliable that can keep up with my training in the gym. I just strap it on. I know it's going to take. I can loosen it, tighten it, whatever I need to do. I'm just going to have my back.
California Classic up in Discovery Park in Sacramento, California. Bill Grendler, John Young, Sevan Matosian, the third wheel, if you will. We know that that's not the case. It's our time to get the men out here for some heavy barbell slinging. Heavy Isabelle, thank goodness it's the last one. If they do this at the last chance qualifier, I will be upset. Think they will? John's fading. Okay, John needs a fit aid because he just faded.
I was thinking.
Wow.
It's your last chance to do heavy, Isabelle.
The last chance qualifier? No, come on. You know, but if we look at this, we come out for the men. They had that muscle up workout to start off. And if we look at our overall leaderboard, Spencer Panchik is sitting in first place. Kind of crazy. And you said you were putting away the crazy card for this event.
I'm putting it down.
Putting it away.
He's not going to win this event.
Okay, Trayvon Benton is in second place. Nate Ackerman is in third. Bill Leahy is in fourth. And C.J. Gerald is in fifth place. Now, if we look down the line here, Colton Mertens,
so far.
Colton Mertens, 10th place. I'm really hoping that he's able to, for him, is able to have a much better showing here. We thought the rings were going to be great for him. Mm-hmm. It wasn't as great as what we thought. Does he have to do something special here, or just do what he does?
Yeah, Colton Mertens' normal is good enough to be the best in the field. I'm pretty sure he had around like the 7th fastest Isabelle time in the whole entire world. If he just executes his pace, does what he does, he's the best one here at this workout.
All right, as our athletes are out there getting their hands chalked up, warm bars, very warm mats. It's a warm day out here in Sacramento. And do we have a cameraman out there for the lane lines? Looking over at Barkley to see if we have. You know what? It's going to take a long time to get down there, so we'll go ahead and do that.
We're good.
In lane number 1, Brandon Schipper. In lane 2, Keanu Redongo. Ricardo Marquez is in lane 3. Bill Leahy is in lane number 4. Trent Volantine is in lane number 6. Cole Anderson is in 7. C.J. Gerald is in 8. Mike Evans is in 9. Ilya, do you think he's going to do well on this one?
Yeah, I mean, I think Ilya is going to be about mid to low 5s. But I've heard the times are slower because of the shorty bar.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. In lane number 11, Ryan Dew. Drake Lewis is in 12. Colton Mertens is in lane 13. Sevan Ramjahan is in lane 14. Gonzalo Del Rio is in 16. Matthias Porter's in 17. Derek Gillette is in 18. Kevin Schutz is in 19. Kaylin Weaver is in 20. Tucker McLemore is in 21. Wes Peters in 22. Spencer Panchik, your overall leader, is in 23. Marius Peterson is in 24. And Christian Ramon is all the way in lane number 25. There's Colton Mertens right in the center of your screen. No shirt with the white belt.
Iron Hog on it.
5 reps down for Colton Mertens right in front of us.
And I'm looking down the field to see if anybody's pushing the pace. Right now, our leader is in lane 7.
That's going to be Cole Anderson. You can see him in the blue tank top. Just getting that up at the left-hand side of your screen there. There's another shot of Colton Mertens. Right below him, we have Drake Lewis and Ryan Dew. In those lanes right before him.
Lane 6, lane 6.
Bill Leahy, lane 4, looking very relaxed.
I see 1 rep remaining for lane, what is that, lane 8?
Lane 6, Trent
Lane 8.
Sorry,
Lane 8, that's going to be C.J. Gerald. C.J. is moving his bar up ahead. A handful of other athletes with hands up in the air.
Now, do you think this is a mistake? Because Colton's taking his time right now. He's not in a rush. People are ahead. And he's just going. I know Colton's pace is not going to change one bit.
Colton.
Blue top.
Colton Mertens is
moving his thumb up, moving that barbell up. 12 reps down. He's your favorite. He's our favorite.
Isn't he the favorite to win this also? Best time here in this group?
Yeah. He should be on paper, yeah.
He's the people's champ, man.
People's champ. Handful of ones across the floor as we look for those athletes to move from that set of 12 up to that next set of 9 reps. And I think that 12 and 9, that's where it gets kind of dicey. Everyone really wants to race. The last half of the set of 9 going into the set of 6 and 3, if you haven't recovered or paced it out right, we just see implosion.
Yeah, right around the 15 mark is where the anaerobicness leaves you, and then it becomes, did you pace appropriately? Anybody can fake 15 reps.
Colton Mertens jumped up ahead of CJ Gerald. Colton Mertens with 4 reps left to go in that set of 9.
And that gap is just going to continue to extend. CJ's going to get slower, and Colton's just going to get faster once he gets to the 6 and the 3. We just crested the 240 mark. We're at 240.
About 80% of the athletes out here are wearing belts. Tupu, get your belts at tupu.com. Use NorCal 20 for 20% off.
Colton Mertens right there in the center of your screen, right on the yellow marking on the center of the floor. 1 rep remaining in that set of 9 is putting him well ahead of the group. Next to him that I can see looks like CJ Gerald, still sitting in that number 2 spot in the light blue tank top.
We've crossed the 3-minute mark.
Colton Mertens moving up ahead.
Spencer Panchik also looks like he is around that 6th space as well.
Spencer all the way down on the far end of the floor, lane number 23. But Colton Mertens holding on to that lead pace.
Colton Mertens here for the 30 grand. He's already qualified for the 2025 CrossFit Games in Albany, New York. First place, 30 grand.
Colton Mertens starting to pick up the tempo there. 3 reps remaining in this set of 6. Total of 6 reps left to go for him. I see a hand up in the air again. CJ Gerald with 5.
Bill Leahy just moved up as well. Bill Leahy just moved up to the set of 6.
Bill Leahy with 9 reps remaining.
Spencer with 3 in the set of 6.
I was really curious how Matthias Porter was going to do at this.
You know, we haven't had a shot of Spencer Panchik because you said you were going to put away your crazy card. He has 3 left in the set of 6, and he's going to be moving up as well, too. So even though he's way on the far end, and where it was concentrating here on Colton, who only has 3 reps remaining, how close is he to his time right now?
He's at 420. We're at 420 right now. I believe his time was like 550.
I wanted to see him just do 3 touch and go just because. 2 down. Colton Mertens with 1 rep remaining here in the heat number 1
nice,
of
easy.
Isabelle. He comes across.
434.
434 unofficial.
Bryson, you're off the air. Head back to Spencer.
Don't see anyone else around him right now. Looks like CJ Gerald with 1 rep remaining over in lane number 8.
No, CJ's moving to the set of 3.
CJ's moving into his final set of 3.
Right here, lane 10.
Lane 10,
Mike
we have
Evans.
Ilya.
Oh, man,
a little bit of a
Ilya.
fumble there. Ilya in the green tank top.
We got 1 rep left.
1 rep remaining.
No
and
rep.
he dropped it. No rep there. Tried to rush it, trying to get himself in there, looking to see if we have any other hands up in the air for the final 3.
Spencer has 2 left, I think.
Spencer has 4 left in the
Ilya
set of
just
6.
finished.
Ilya is in. CJ Gerald, who was one of the leaders running through this, just trying to get through his last 2.
Drake Lewis has 1 left. Drake Lewis just finished.
Drake Lewis is in over in lane number 12.
Okay, never mind. Skip it.
Bill Leahy is on his last 3. This is big for Bill. He needs to come through here.
Yep, we got you, Taylor.
Lane number 8, CJ Gerald finally makes his way in.
Bill.
Bill Leahy just came through.
Bill Leahy in lane number 4 is in.
We're at 6:02 right now, 6:02. Spencer Panchik still on the floor. He's got 1 left.
Is that 1 in the final 3 or 1 for his 6?
1 in the final 3, I believe.
Spencer Panchik with 1 left. If we can get someone down there to see crazy Spencer coming on in. There we go.
Spencer Panchik.
Moving up to his final 3.
Oh, man, this is bad for Spencer.
Nico Badon.
Nico Badoon.
Nico is in.
Spencer is going slower here than he's been in previous heat. He's blowing up, man. Matthias Porter just came in.
Matthias Porter is in.
He won a Kill Taylor episode.
He did first, the second one, right? He was the second one. After, of course, Matthew.
Wasn't he the guy that no one knew who he was? It's like, what? You're not going to
The
win.
Navy guy, the
You're
swimmer.
not going to
Yeah,
win.
the swimmer.
Yeah.
The cheetah bikini. Mike Evans just came through. We're at the 7-minute mark. We only have 2 minutes left.
Over in lane 3, Ricardo Marquez is trying to come in. 2 reps remaining.
Spencer has 1.
Spencer Panchik with 1 rep remaining. He's underneath the bar. He steps over and comes across the line.
At 7:27. And Bill, he was 2 minutes faster in his inaffiliate to Isabelle. 2
My
minutes.
goodness. Well, I mean, you know what? That's the difference when you got your favorite bar, you got your nice gym, you got your air conditioning.
I also think it's the difference between doing Syndicate the week before this.
Might very well, maybe. I really think this heat for a lot of the athletes, if they're not used to it, it's a deciding factor.
You know where you're traveling. You know where you're working out. It's a part of it.
I agree with that. I just think that a lot of athletes, if they're not training in it, you're not going to be able to do that in a week to get acclimated. So
that floor is hot. You can't put your hand on it. Like,
no,
you can't walk barefoot out there.
That's one of the things that it's always been. I mean, they always tell the athletes if they're doing any handstand walks or whatever to bring gloves. I think that's probably why they put them on the grass this year.
Let me ask you something. You can say the excuse of it's hot. Did it affect Colton?
I didn't say an excuse. I just said as a statement. It's one of the things that are out there. All the athletes that are out here have to deal with it. So is it going to bring everyone's level down? Yeah. Was that Colton's best time? Was that Colton's best time?
It's around there, around the same time.
Was it his best time? Was it his best time?
I don't know. It's
I
around
think it was
4:30.
I think the heat made him a little bit slower.
Sevan Ramhatan just came through.
Ramhatan.
I'm going to look this up. I hope it was his best time.
All right. Check it out. He's also a pig farmer. He's used to that stuff.
Bryson, let's
Heat,
turn around,
heat,
go down to lane
humidity.
20, West Peters, two reps left.
Looking to see, and
And
that
we
is
are
your
at the cap.
time. Wow. You know, we said that Colton needs to do something big, especially after the ring event, the ring shuttle event. And that was an amazing showing by Colton. All right, we're going to try to wrangle him up down there with a little interview. See what...
Very easy win.
Oh, man, he looked great.
Blew everybody away.
Yeah, it didn't even look like he was even trying.
Those last 3 reps, he was engaging with his bar before it even had stopped bouncing.
He was ready. He was ready to go.
Yeah,
He was ready to go. Rounding up the Iron Hog down there. Mr. Taylor Self going to have a little interview, take it onto the floor with Colton Mertens.
You say so, Bill.
All right, Colton. Not what you wanted in event 1? Was that what you wanted in event 2?
Yeah, definitely shit the bed on event 1. I fucked up my back on Sunday, and I've just been doing rehab since then. I got on the plane and didn't know if I was going to be able to compete, but I think that as CrossFit athletes, we need to do hard things and don't just show up when you think the odds are in your favor. Let your ego be on the line a little bit and come throw down. I want to come here with my friends and be back at the NorCal community and fucking have some fun. So we're not broken yet, so we'll keep going.
How's your back after that workout? Feeling good?
It hurts, but it's good.
Okay, good. All right, awesome. Are you ready for tonight?
Yeah, just fucking go berserker mode on those D-balls and then let it rip.
Okay, good. How's the heat out here? How are your hands?
Hands are good. I can see trying to get kind of some top spots. Rep 20 on. The bar's pretty warm, but it's not terrible.
Cool.
Fine.
Hey, great job, bro. Proud of you.
Great interview. That's kind of breaking news. Not kind of. That is breaking news. Breaks my heart. Colton out there in the CEO shirt saying that he is out there with an injury, and he wasn't even sure if he was going to compete. I had not heard that, and I've been spending a lot of time with him prior to the event. He's been holding that in. Have you guys heard that?
No, he hasn't said anything. And I tell you what, I wouldn't have thought that the injury would have hurt him on the muscle-ups. I would have thought it would have been here, but we didn't see that at all. So that's the first heat is down. We're getting into heat number 2 of our men's division, attacking heavy Isabelle over here on the Fit Aid Trailside stage. And we're going to go ahead and get through our lane assignments. Matt Brady over in lane number 1, Nate Ackerman in 2, Justin Johnson in 3, Cooper Boxlov. How do you say that?
Basoglov.
Basoglov in
Sounds
4.
strong.
Sergio Baricino in 5, Andrew Burke in 6, Yuri Marcinko in lane 7, Nikita Yundov in 9, Jace Brooks is in 10, Max Krieg is in 12, Nicholas Bidon is in 13, Rafael Sanson is in 14, Trayvon Benton is in 15, Andreas Calderon is in 16, Ben Wise is in 17, Darian Livingston is in 18. Jackson Miller is in 19. Hans Kohlenberger is in 20. Austin Morgan is in 21. Nicky Rogers is in 22. Jorge Fernandez is in 23. Philip Muscarella is in lane 24. All right, your picks, John. What do we got?
Yeah, I mean, we know Jorge Fernandez has one of the best times in the world in this.
Right.
I don't think he's hitting 4:34, but I do think he can get around that 5-minute mark, and we had nobody hit sub 5 minutes except for Colton. As well as him, I don't know how he's going to do in this one, but I'm interested to see how Max Krieg does, because I know that he's going to be very good in the run later on in this competition. Trayvon Benton is very strong.
Very strong.
I could see him doing very well as well.
Which isn't crazy because he's currently sitting in second place overall.
Right, and that's why I bring him up, because I didn't think people thought he would do that good in the Ring Muscle Up event.
Right.
Another guy is Nate Ackerman. Nate Ackerman is young, very powerful. He's over the far right. I think he's in lane 2.
But he's with the wrong coach. But he's with the wrong coach.
A lot of people have him to possibly get one of these 2 tickets to the game.
I know a lot of people have been talking about him. He's even been chat GPT'd up. I checked that one out. Had him in Apollo, looked at the Apollo Perform stats, and he was ranked high there as well. And he's currently, after that first event, in 3rd place. So if he does well here, again, that's going to be a great position for him to be in as we move ahead through the rest of the days here. First day of 3 for these athletes as they're trying to get one of 2 spots to make it to the CrossFit Games on the 10th and final in-person qualifier. Waiting around to see if we have a couple hands up here. Looks like Nate Ackerman over in lane number 2, with 2 reps remaining in that first set of 12.
How old is Nate? 19? He's a young man, young buck.
He's 20, but I'll effort it.
Jace Brooks right in front of us. The Kill Taylor regular.
Nate Ackerman moves from the set of 12 into the set of 9 over in lane number 2.
Nate Ackerman's 21.
Nicholas Badoon moves up as well. Lane number 2 and lane number 13.
Hey, these look heavy for Max. I'm not going to lie. He
do.
already looks like he's hurt.
Dude, this looks bad for Max.
Handful of hands going in the air. Looks like Jorge Fernandez over in lane number 23
Good right, you stay on Jorge.
is moving up.
Jorge
Fernandez.
Matt Brady all the way in lane 1, also doing really well.
Man, those are crazy power snatches that Matt Brady has.
I know, they look very tight.
Dude, it's so fast, whippy.
Nate used to belong to the same camp as James Sprague, the CrossFit Games champion, 2024 champ, and now he's moved over to Mayhem.
Jorge is still in the lead, way down there.
Did he move the bar up? Jorge's up. Jorge has 3 left over in lane number 23.
Bryson Del Monte, Taylor Self on the cameras.
Shot of Matt Brady there in the white hat.
Patrick Rios on the drone.
There's Jorge Fernandez and Philip Muscarella. Jorge, a nice power snatch, getting that up overhead. 1 rep remaining.
Ackerman's got a finger up.
Waiting for the first person to come into lane 6. We got a whole bunch of people with 1 rep left. Jorge's
that's
moving
Jorge
into lane
Fernandez.
6. And Nate Ackerman also moving into a set of 6. So right now we have a little bit of a race between Nate Ackerman and Jorge.
And Matt Brady. Matt Brady's also up into that top 6. So you have Jorge Fernandez, Nate Ackerman, Matt Brady all sitting up in your top 3 spots.
Jorge's about a rep ahead of Nate Ackerman right now. Right now our time's at 340 with about 7 reps left for both people.
Matt Brady there in the white hat. Right next to him is Nate Ackerman that we've been talking about. See a hand in the air for him. 4 reps remaining for Nate. Nate Ackerman with 3 reps remaining.
Jorge's got 2 reps waiting for to be in the set of 3. We're passing the 4-minute mark. I think Colton's time is safe.
Jorge Fernandez working on his 1 final rep of the set of 6. Drops the bar, moves ahead. He is all by himself.
We're at 420.
One rep remaining for Nate Ackerman. He moves up. Matt Brady also moves up, and he immediately grabs the bar.
Made a move to get ahead of him, and he's right on
Matt Brady is on that. 2 reps down with a fast, quick, whippy power snap.
1 rep left.
1 rep left to go. Jorge Fernandez also with 1 rep.
Matt
Brady steps across, and he takes that lead.
442, 442.
Takes that win.
Jorge
Then
comes in at 445.
gets across.
Nate Ackerman at 450.
Nate Ackerman is in.
Taylor, come to lane 10. We got
Colton's time was 451.
430.
434.
Wow. So he's holding
Yeah.
first.
Holding on to that position. That's exactly what he wanted. That's what he needed as well. Right up here in lane number 10, Jace Brooks with 1 rep remaining. Then he'll come across the floor. Jace drops it. He comes across. 414 unofficial.
Advance down to 13. Nicholas Beto.
514.
514. I apologize. My bad.
You're good right there.
Nicholas Badoon just finished up. Trayvon Benton's got 1 rep left.
Taylor turns
2 reps
around.
left.
Blue jersey. Or sorry, red
Still
jersey.
looking for hands to go up for those athletes that are on that final length, which means it's the final 3 reps to be had of that 30.
Trayvon Benton comes in at 545.
Now you're good.
Nikita Yumden in the red tank top in lane number 9. 2 reps remaining of his final 3. 2 down, 1 to go.
Rising over your right shoulder. Philip Muscarella.
We're at the 6-minute mark. We got 3 minutes left in the
Oh,
count.
he got a no rep on that one as well. Looks like he's pretty upset about that. Not sure what it was.
Philip Muscarella might be the next one in. He's got 1 rep left.
1 rep left to go.
We're at 614. Spencer
Nikita.
Panchik's time was 711, I believe.
Frustrated with that no rep. Gets another no rep and is unable to pull that together. But Philip Muscarella comes through. 1 rep remaining over in lane number, what is that, 3?
it's
Justin Johnson.
Alexander Majors is who your camera's on right now. He's failed about 5 reps in this set of 3.
We're going to have a big shakeup on the leaderboard.
2 reps
Big shakeup.
I got you, John. I got you. It's okay. Oh, that's. Hey,
John.
I'm just going by what the people say. If they can't get in their lane, we're going to call them the wrong name.
John and Bill having a moment here. Lucky to see that.
Looks like lane number 5, Sergio Baricino.
Who's this in lane 9, this Joe Westerland looking cat?
I don't know. So far, we're having a little discussion about what the name is. We have this name, but we don't know if that's right or not.
Ah, Nikita. Oh, yes, Nikita. Yeah, Max Krieg really
This is really bad for Max Krieg.
showing a place where he's going to need to do a lot of work if he wants to keep up with the big dogs. Big engine, big man, but struggling with this.
I'll go with
Isabelle.
that. Alexander Majors. Okay.
Event number
All right.
2 for the man at the
Hey, man,
NorCal
I'll take that. Alexander Majors,
Classic.
great job. Way to get in there after all of those missed reps. Good to have you there. Justin Johnson is in over in lane number 3. He comes across.
Max Krieg needs to get in, man. We're at 8
Hans
minutes.
Kohlenberger there in the shaved head and the light blue trunks.
Yep. Taylor just hang out in the middle.
That's Nicky Rogers taking a knee down at the bottom with Hans Kohlenberger right up top.
And then right next to him, Hans Kohlenberger.
Thank you. I got that. I got it.
Hans finishes
Hans
his
gets
last
that
lift.
up. He comes across.
We got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
Another winner of Kill Taylor.
Actually, you've had him just on the show, too.
Nicky Rogers is just finishing up. Got through.
Nicky Rogers is in. Hans Kohlenberger, also affiliate owner, One World CrossFit.
Second event for the men at the NorCal Classic. They did the ring muscle up event earlier. This is event number 2. Spencer Panchik won that first event, but is going to take a pretty big hit on this second event. And
There you
Colton
go.
Mertens, who took 10th in event
All right,
1,
it looks
now
as
has
like-
taken a first, and he should climb to the top of the leaderboard. Bill and John will have that for us soon. No surprises here. Man, it feels like Colton Mertens finished, a day ago.
Well, he definitely. I was right, just so you know on that, John. So he's got a twin. He's got a doppelganger for sure. He's got a doppelganger. So Nikita, we were on you there the whole time, my friend. We were on you the whole time. That is Heavy Isabelle. And as cool of an event as that is, and a workout as that is, I kind of hope we don't see that again for a while.
That might be the last time we ever see Heavy Isabelle.
I think you're right.
All of history.
Could any have workout taken the abuse that Heavy Isabelle has taken in this semifinal, 2025 semifinal?
You want to know what's wild is everyone was excited about it. Everyone was so fired up about it. Badoon, we got it. Oh, okay, we'll take that.
Tell me how to say it. Go ahead. Bedun.
Badoon.
Badoon.
Badoon. Badoon.
That's the best I got, man.
Badoon.
Bedun.
Bedun de los Rios. I was going to say that.
Rios. Bedun de
We're
los
talking to
Rios.
Nicholas Bedun de los Rios.
Oh,
we have an HR complaint.
Oh, man, come
we
on.
have an HR complaint.
My goodness. You know.
Jace Brooks just Jace Brooks just reported that Taylor touched his penis. Will you put that in his file, please? Thank you.
We have a lot of unprofessional athletes
My
over
goodness.
here.
You know,
Good
that
grief.
wasn't us, so that's
How
that's
is
all
a
that's important.
cameraman touch an athlete's penis?
I don't know. They're friendly. It's a friendly thing. It's a friendly thing.
I
But
told you the lanes were too close to each other.
I think it was the camera people were too close. But, you know, we're talking about, like, that event. More abuse. I've never seen an event that got so much praise when it was first announced. Everyone was excited. But it's just that it's been done 10 times, actually 11 times now with the in-affiliate qualifier as well. So
yeah, it's kind of like a summer hit where the song comes out, everybody loves it for
Everybody
about a
loves
month, but then the radio plays it for 6
and
months.
they just kill it.
And then you get sick of it, and
Yeah.
then it ruins the whole song for you.
It'll be one of those events that no one does again for like the next 5 years.
In
And
20
that's okay.
years, we're going to say, y'all remember how awesome Heavy Isabelle
You know how
was?
cool that
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Could any workout endure what Isabelle endured? I mean, I thought
I mean, Fran was
You-
like that
you
in
mean like Murph?
2008.
I guess like Murph. I mean that was a lot of Isabelle, and I don't think any workout would have been better to do 11 times. I think they chose the right one.
I think that was a great one to do. And you know what? And as much as everyone will talk crap about it now, not then, but now, I think it is absolutely one of the best tests of fitness strength that we have as we're qualifying athletes to get to the games. Right now is not the time to test specialist strength, I don't think. We want fitness strength.
And nobody's saying it's a bad workout.
No, not at all.
We're just saying everybody's saying they're tired of it.
Yeah.
155 for the women, 225 for the men.
Yep. An amazing event. 2 events down for both the men and the women here on the first day of competition at the NCC, the Northern California Classic. We have one event remaining, and it's going to be an interesting one. It is the Gator Push, and it's basically like a sprint. Actually, it is a sprint. And we're running 2 athletes at a time. It's a drag race. We want you guys to join along with us. We're going to go head-to-head take our picks before every single heat.
It's going to be me
We're
versus
keep
Phil.
a score.
We don't know who's in the heats. They're going to show up, and we're just going to pick our horse.
We're doing blind horse racing.
Yeah, blind horse racing. Y'all can play along if you want to. Sevan is actually going to come up with the punishment for the loser.
I'm going to tell you who's going to win the women.
Well, that's not what I just said.
Who?
Are you going to say Miley Wade?
Who's the best runner here, and who can combine with best sandbag work in the females? Miley Wade.
You know what? You set that card before.
The farm girl. We were concerned about her
who's the
heavy lifting
smallest?
in the bags at Syndicate. She did great. We know she runs, and then as Bill and you keep pointing out, she's got grit. I think we're going to see her have a top 5
Is there
finish.
enough time for grit though on this one?
It's
that
not
will
a gritty
be
thing.
Yeah,
Hold your breath and go.
You hold your breath and go. It's a sprint.
Don't ruin my prediction.
Listen,
No, it's great. Have that prediction. Put that card out there. That's
And
okay.
I
Look,
have
here it
heard-
is. Miley Wade. There it is. Sevan Matosi. Miley Wade.
Stamp. Print it.
Done.
Pushing a gator, the gator's a bit of a size queen, if you will.
100%.
Okay, size matters. Okay, mass moves mass. And Miley Wade doesn't have a lot of it.
That's correct.
You know, and I talked to Blair about this earlier, about that event. Like, what's it going to feel like? What's it going to look like? How much momentum can you get going? And he said, once you get it going, it will move. Like, it'll get going. But you have to have the mass to get it going. So for some of those athletes that are trying to, if they're literally pushing it, they can't get the momentum, they're going to get buried.
And that's where there might be a little grit there. There might be a little grit there in terms of that. Like, hey, attack.
I don't really think you understand what grit is there, Sevan.
Okay, fine. I don't. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to keep up to date on everything CrossFit, there are 3 places you must go to get all the information you need as fast as you can and as up to date as you can. Head on over to the Barbell Spin. They're on Instagram and they're on YouTube. Go to Hiller Fit on YouTube or on Instagram, and then go to the Dense Update Show on the Sevan Podcast. This is where you can get the most comprehensive, widest look from the social drama to the workouts to the programming to the cure for the world's most vexing problem. It's all there on those places. I also want to thank Frog Grips for being a great sponsor here. And then, of course, for this event, Tupood. 80% of the athletes out there were wearing the belts. Tupood has a sale right now during the NorCal Classic, 20% off. Go to tupood.com, use the code NorCal Classic. And, of course, the production team sleeps well, thanks to Sarah Cox over at biomaxpeptides.com, the stuff that Froning and Taylor self-did.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah and Biomax CA Peptides.
There you go.
.com. We live on a horse ranch.
And I know Froning's going to be like, well, I didn't get it from Sarah Cox. Well, you can.
We
You can. So that's, I'm
Probably
just
at a
saying, you
mean
can.
discount,
You can.
too,
You can.
for
Yeah.
Rich.
Yeah, Rich. Give me a call.
We have 2 events down for the men and the women. We'll be coming back soon with Stow and Go. We'll see you guys soon.
I gravitate towards Tupood because I'm always looking for a belt that's lightweight and reliable that can keep up with my training in the gym. I just strap it on. I know it's going to take. I can loosen it, tighten it, whatever I need to do. I'm just going to have my back.